Hi, this is Anahit. Welcome back to my channel, EnglishAnahit. In this lesson, we are going to learn every single point about get used to and modals. What type of get used to must be used after modals, and what form of verb must be used after get used to whenever it is used with modals. Keep watching to the end because this video includes lots of useful English examples. Let's start. We'd like to know how to use get used to after should. Take a look at this example. I should early morning. Here you have should and it is a modal. So modals can get to? No, they cannot. It is out because after should you need base form of verb. Here there are two options, get used to, get used to with D. So which one? Here can I say because it is base form, I mean both of them are simple form, B is correct? No. Used to doesn't change. The only thing that changes or might change is get. Should, get used. So the correct answer is this. What about verb form after should, get used to? I should get used to early. Three options: wake up, wake upping, or waking up. After get used to, can I say because I have should, so again I use base form? No. After get used to, your verb gets ing, so it is out. We have two options, wake upping, waking up. Which one is correct? Can I add ing to the preposition, or here, it is a verb phrase. Can I add ing to this? No, you cannot. You must add ing to wake. So I should get used to waking up early. Let's talk about have to. Here again, I have a good example. You have your new class. Again, I'd like to use get used to, but which form? Have to is a modal, so can I use ing here? No, it is base form, so out. Okay, after have to, you have base form of verb. Again, we have get. I have used to with D. So which one? Here, can I say both of them must be base form? Used to is always used to, so doesn't change. That's why B is not correct. So I need to use get used to. You have to get used to your new class. What about the verb form after get used to whenever it is used with have to? Take a look at this example. You have to get used to. Here I have get used to, I have you and have to, here maybe you say I have you, so I have to use are, but you have a modal, so you need base form, as you know, so it is out. Again, here I say, okay, I need base form. I mean, here can I say I have to get used to be? No, after get used to, your verb gets ing. So which one? Are-ing, can I add ing to are? Absolutely not. ing is added to the base form of a verb, and base form of am, is, are, is be. And you must add ing to be. So the correct answer is being. You have to get used to being punctual. What about has to? Here, she has this car. You have two options, gets, get used to. Here I say because my subject is she, so have to changes to has to. How about the form of verb after it? Here can I say because my subject is she, so I add s to get? No, you cannot, because has to is a modal and it must be followed by the base form of a verb. So gets is out. You have to choose get used to. She has to get used to. What type of verb you need to use after has to, get used to? She has to get used to this car. Three options. Drives because it is she. Absolutely not. You know, after has to, you have base form of verb, and after get used to, you have the ing form of a verb. So drives, no. We have driving, and driving, I told you after get used to, ing, but which one? You know, whenever your verb has e in the end and you'd like to add ing, it must be removed. So B is out. The correct answer is this. She has to get used to driving this car. Now let's talk about had to and get used to. We had to this office. Here had to, you know, it is past form. Because it is past form, can I say got used to? I mean, can I use past form of get here? No, because had to is followed by the base form of a verb. So A is wrong, B is okay. We had to get used to this office. Had to, get used to, and the verb form after get used to here. We had to get used to. Here I have had to, it is past form, then you have get used to. Because it is past form, which one? Can I say worked? No, you cannot. After get used to, you don't use past form of a verb. So, no. How about this? Here I say had to, so can I use the base form of the verb? We had to get used to work? No. Because after get used to, you have ing form. We had to get used to working in this office. Forgot it. What about must? Rosa must her uniform. Three options. Gets, get, to get. You know, used to is always used to. So Rosa must, here you have must. Can I use to here? No, you cannot. After must, to is impossible. How about this? Here I say Rosa is she, and your verb must get s. No, you cannot, because you have must, and after must, base form of a verb. Rosa must get used to her uniform. How about the verb after must get used to? Rosa must get used to her new uniform, wearing. Here I have must. Can I say wears because it is Rosa, she, so we add s to the verb? No, you cannot. You have must. And after must, base form. After get used to, again, no s. Can I say Rosa must get used to wear because I have must? No, you cannot. Because you have get used to, and after get used to, ing. Now it's time to talk about can and get used to. What form? I can my new classmates. To get used to, get ed. After can, to no. You know, after can you have base form of a verb. Get used to with d. Can I say because it is followed by base form, so both of them base form? No. It is not possible. Used to is always used to. So I can get used to my new classmates. Verb form after can get used to. Here I can get used to study or studying. Can I say here I have can, so you have base form of verb. Base form of verb is here. So here you cannot use study after get used to. You know, after get used to, you have ing form of a verb. I can get used to studying in this library. What should I do when can changes to could and it is followed by get used to? But what form of get used to is needed here? We could this area. Again, I have could, to, no, after could, never, ever, to. Again, could is past form, so my verb is in past form. No, after could, you have base form of a verb. So the correct answer is get used to. We could get used to this area. Verb form after could get used to. We could get used to this area. 3 options. Could is past form. So can I say we could get used to walked? No, you cannot. We never ever use ed after could or after get used to. Can I use base form because I have could? No, because you have get used to. It is wrong. After get used to, you have ing. So we could get used to walking in this area. May or might get used to. Which form? They may or they might this job. To, you know, it is impossible. After may and might, base form of a verb. So I have 2 options, base form of a verb, and here you have use, no D, but use with D. Here, as I mentioned earlier, used to is fixed, so it is out. This one is correct. They may or they might get used to this job. How about may or might get used to plus a verb. What is the form of that verb? They may or they might get used to. After may might get used to, which one? Work or working? Here I told you after may and might you have base form of a verb. So work is correct? No, because you have get used to. So work is out and you need to use this. They may or might get used to working hard. What about will and get used to? He will his new apartment. You have three options. Here, my subject is he. So, because it is he, I add s? No. After will, your verb never gets s. So, it is out. After will, you have base form of verb. Two options. Get, they are both base form. Then we have used to and used to with D. Which one? Actually, used to is always this. So B is out, C is correct. He will get used to his new apartment. Will get used to and verb. He will get used to lives, live, living. Here can I say I have he, so my verb gets s? No, I told you after will you have base form of the verb. Then you have live and living because it is will, live, no, because you have get used to. And after get used to, ing form. He will get used to living in his new apartment. Let's talk about would. She would him if she accepted his request. After would, which one? Can I say she would get used to because I have she? No. After would, you have base form of a verb. You have two options, base form of a verb. One of them D, one of them no D. So can I say get used to? C, no, because it is always used to, D. So she would get used to him if she accepted his request. Now, would get used to plus verb. She would get used to with him if she accepted his request. Goes out because it is she? No, you have would. So, because I have would base form, go out? No, you have get used to. After get used to, ing form of a verb. She would get used to going out with him if she accepted his request.